Sometimes what happens in a dual language model, the children come in and they start to learn a language and they prefer it more than the other, and they start to really grow and develop in that first or second language. It just depends. So as teachers and as parents, we need to be aware of these types of shifts and changes in the child's interest and learning the language environment. So we support them, we give them opportunities to grow in the languages that might be lagging behind. Teachers need to plan for activities that are really going to engage them. But that's just going to happen, that's natural in just even adults as we're learning languages. As I was growing up as a bilingual child, I really, really preferred the Spanish part of my life, and then it shifted over to the English because that was what was being supported in the school, and I got really strong in that. My academic Spanish never really grew because we really didn't have that when I was growing up in the elementary school years, and it wasn't until I got to college where I was able to really foster the Spanish at a more academic level. And so these children have this great opportunity to develop these languages, and sometimes one goes up ahead and the other one then lags behind, and then it takes a little back step and then it heads on up. So we're going to see these different patterns in language growth with children. Children come to me as a Spanish language delivery teacher. I would have children that were really just not grasping that Spanish and really not in tune with it because that English is just so strong for them at that time. So I would try to find very engaging activities like pouring water. That's just so fun for kids, so engaging. So I would start with the very simple words of pouring agua and using the language there as they're playing and they're immersed in their explorations. So hearing the language and using it in situations that are highly engaging for children are very important. Using computer programs, computer models that the children can go and play, this exclusively in Spanish, really scaffolded a lot of children's learning and their awareness of that language. They were able to, I want to go to the computers, I want to go and work with this program. And they were able to develop the ideas of colors and numbers and letters using a computer program rather than for me. And that's great, that they're learning from a different avenue. So some of the strategies can be their play, computers, they're working with a book in a listening station where they're listening to a CD and hearing the story. Those are highly engaging activities for children.